Hey, Jordan here with Lite Vans. So today we're going to be installing our tire rack on a Ford Transit and our platform rack on a Ford Transit. So we have a customer that brought in their van here. They modified the interior. All we're going to be dealing with is the outside doors today. So let's tear into it and I'll show you what we've got. So first thing, make sure you have all the components right. You got all the parts from us. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to actually take a trim removal tool and go in and pop all the clips off of this trim panel. Be careful not to break them, so get that trim removal tool up underneath the clip and then pop them loose. This step, what we like to do is go through and mark the alignment on the hinges. So you're going to make a marking on the side and the top of the hinges to be able to let you know how it's going to align after you've loosened this up, pulled this off, put the rack brackets on. And then do that on the top and bottom. If it's dirty, you might have to wipe it off with a rag first. And these are 13mm bolts. So this is where you're going to use the 13. So this is where you're going to want two people, one person to support the door while the other person pulls the bolts off. We're going to pull these 3 bolts off. We're going to put the hinge bracket over this as we swing the hinge out of the way. And then we're going to push it back and bolt it up. So now we're going to use the other bracket. This is your upper. The upper has a curved cut on both sides here. So both of these brackets, this is a part that people have a little bit of difficulty doing. What you need to do is you pull the hinge back, get the bracket slid up over it, and then you're gonna, as you push this back, you'll notice the bracket actually wants to hit the door. So you're gonna have to slightly twist this door out like that in order to get that bracket in there. The bracket will then clear the door, and then you pull it back and put your bolt on. I'm just lightly snugging these until they're all on, and then you can go through. We got to make sure that top lines up. It does. So then at this point, once you get the brackets on, like to close the door. Make sure that it closes right. Seams look good. Door seams look good. So your brackets are on. Now we can test fit the rack. So now you're going to take your smaller hardware. We're going to test fit the rack, get it in position, and then from there we'll go and mark where we need to drill our hole. Then we'll pull it back off, drill the hole, and put the bracket on the back side. You just give it a light tap, and that will put a little teeny guide pin on where you need to drill. Okay, we'll open that up. We'll take this bracket here. We're gonna put that on the inside, and then we'll put our washer and nut on. So I'm going to go through and put this frame brace on. This just gives a little bit more strength on this door frame because a lot of the weight is going to be on this lower hinge. I want it nice and tight against that door.